First lesson in survival.
Frick! Yo! Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of the Vampire Diaries. Today we'll be watching episode 13 of season 4, Into the Wild. Okay, episode 12, very interesting. Cole is dead, and somehow, well, you guys rightfully mentioned in your comments the anger that you have with Elena and Jeremy killing Cole, an original vampire. I actually did not think about that how is it possible that a newly hunter and a new vampire were able to kill 1,000-year-old original. That made no sense. I did not think about it because in that moment, all I was worried about is, the action that was happening. And once they did it, I didn't even realize that, oh God, they killed 1,000-year-old original. It's just that they killed Cole. That's it. But you guys made a very good point. Like, in that aspect, the writing was a bit off. And I completely agree, because it's not really possible for them to actually kill an original vampire, unlike Alaric, because Alaric got the real ultimate weapon for the ultimate hunter thing. But Jeremy is none of that. And Elena is not even a new vampire that she has the potential to take down an original. So you guys made a very good point. I didn't think about that way. But in terms of now what's gonna happen, I'm not sure, because now we have Klaus stuck in the living room, and Bonnie did cast a protection spell for, I think, 3 days or something. And I think that's why they say Into the Wild, because Shane has already seen where the cure is, and I think maybe he is going to lead them on an expedition to find the cure. But the other thing is, like, even though I'm very excited to see who the Silas is, maybe Cole might after all be a bit right in the fact that Silas might be a wrong thing to raise from the dead. Like, there will be consequences even though you're trying to get the cure, unless somehow Silas might be on our side. But I don't see how a 2,000-year-old witch can be on our side. And I don't know if there might be a sort of like a duel between Bonnie and Silas. And surely Bonnie does not have the power of a 2,000-year-old witch. So it's going to be very hard. I'm not sure how it's going to go. But I'm very curious at the same time to see who the Silas is, what the cure looks like. And I hope they don't just get the cure just so that they can make Elena human, but everyone else, because we saw Rebecca wants to be human, Bonnie wants to help her mom, so everyone wants a little bit of the cure to help themselves and their friends or family and whatnot. But I'm more curious to see how this is gonna how we are gonna see Shane and Silas do their thing. I'm not sure how it works, but according to Shane, he is a very powerful witch who will bring back the dead. And we know that Shane lost his wife and, son or daughter? One of his kids. So yeah, let's see what this episode is all about. And I still can't believe Cole is dead. But yeah, and also, how is Klaus going to react once the protection spell is, lifted, and he's gonna burn the house down, or maybe immediately kill Elena, Jeremy. But he won't kill Jeremy, because otherwise he will haunt Klaus, and he doesn't want that. But yeah, there's so many things, so many aspects to see how it would go. So let's not wait any further. Let's get right to it. What the hell? Who is that? Is that the witches that Cole was talking about? Oh, is this when he found the cure? Like the spot? What is that? Oh, that's a hole. Marco. What happened? Why is he having this face? Is he scared?
Sunscreen?
Oh.
Is that a joke?
I didn't even think about it. Whoa.
Go ahead, try and kill me. But then you'd have to face your real problems. Like the fact that Stefan invited me here himself.
Understandable anger, got it.
Human Rebecca. Can't imagine her without fangs.
You've never talked about what you'll do with the cure once we find it. Will you take it?
I don't want to speculate.
Dodging the question, love it. Cute.
These symbols must have been left for the hunters so they could find the cure. And this must be the story of Katsia and Silas.
Ketsia and
According to
Silas.
Shane, Silas asked Katsia for help, making a spell for immortality.
Any excuse to touch it?
Katsia created a cure for immortality, and then she buried it with Silas, hoping that he'd take it and die. End up on the other side with her for all eternity. So many centuries later, her descendants created the hunters to find him, cure him, and kill him.
So Silas is not happy with Ketsia and hence not taking the cure and hence finding the cure.
Morning, sunshine.
No.
You look pathetic.
Only until Bonnie's spell locking me in here wears off.
My friends will be back with the cure by then, so I could shove it down your throat and make you mortal.
I'm an original.
So whatever happens to you, happens only to you. Which means I can
Really?
kill your ass and no one else has to die.
Jeremy has a spell on his body. Bonnie's the witch that unseals the cure. Shane is the human compass. You and I have the tombstone, which does God knows what. And Elena has no point.
What about me?
You have a nice behind.
This is why Rebecca's my favorite.
So, legend spread that these miners, in exchange for a drop of their blood, saw visions of their lost loved ones in the well they were digging. My wife and my son died within months of each other.
Ooh.
I
Oh.
offered up my blood and I waited.
Atticus. Oh!
First lesson in survival.
Frick! Yo!
Stay together. Keep your eyes open.
Your flashlight does nothing. Whoa! What?
Jeremy!
No! That same
What is
group
this
was
place?
chasing Shane.
There's a mystery man with a hatchet lurking in the woods, and we're just gonna camp. We're safer here than we are hiking in the dark.
Yeah, I'm shocked you even want the cure, considering you've got the most to lose once William's human.
Do you really think that I'm gonna take this cure, break the sire bond, and fall out of love with you?
Yeah, you both can be human together.
Even not my feelings for you.
Yeah, she does love you. I don't know how much more clear she can make it. I'm really liking them too now.
Come home. Don't stoop to his level.
He destroyed my life. I plan on being present for every second of his misery until I can kill him myself.
You are not even worth the calories I burn talking to you.
No!
Klaus! She's never gonna forgive you. Nope. Nope.
That was definitely worth the calories.
Sorry, not gonna happen. Nice. What?
Did you hear that? I swear this place is haunted.
I love that she's scared.
You do realize you're an original vampire,
I just...
Which is precisely why you should stop teasing me. Being a vampire is miserable. I would give anything to be human.
If I take the cure, it wouldn't be for her.
Okay.
It'd be for me.
Good. Now we're getting there. Being real.
Your wife was a witch.
What?
Witch.
You taught me the same magic that killed your wife?
Yeah, but look, the upside is I've learned the warning signs, all right? I can keep expression from consuming you. And Bonnie has to keep me alive, so I can keep her alive.
I think this entire raising him is it's just gonna get someone badly hurt or killed. 100%. Whoa! Who are they? Oh shit.
thing that can heal me is his blood. Oh my god. Oh my
I know. I'll fix it. And I'll save her. Please.
I'm sorry, mate. I didn't quite catch that.
Please. I'll be your slave again.
Get me out of here. I can't even look at him.
That talk with Damon?
Jeremy!
Out the window. I mean, now it's the three of you.
I'm gonna keep searching around.
What does your dead wife have to do with the cure?
She's got nothing to do with the cure, but she has everything to do with Silas.
If you set him free, you'll help those who have helped him.
Complete the Hunter's Mark to access the spell and empower a descendant of Ketsia to perform it.
No, I don't trust this now anymore. It's all a plot. Like, this is Silas's way of saying, bring me back. Wow. I mean, it's upgraded from blood. What's happening?
Technically, you didn't achieve evil status until you killed me.
No! Well, I guess you owe her an apology.
But if you're gonna die, it might as well be epic.
You're merely leading these people so Silas can bring them back from the dead.
No,
Why should
see?
they die just to be resurrected? It doesn't make sense.
The spell that brings me back requires a witch to channel an extreme amount of mystical energy.
This is all a plot. No.
All you have to do is convince someone to believe that it is possible that they can see a lost loved one again.
Nope.
Which is how you manipulated the pastor to blow up a
Yeah.
farmhouse full of people.
He just wanted to see his wife again.
Oh, you
What, you
guys.
brought us all out here in the middle of nowhere? Complete massacre number 3?
It doesn't work that way, Damon.
I inspired the hybrids and turned them on Klaus. I should have just left it alone.
You freed them, Tyler. People put their faith in you because you're a leader.
Klaus is not gonna let Caroline die.
Then you trust me? If you want her to die, fine. But then you can sit here and watch her die yourself.
It won't be long now.
Okay, let's see.
I was trying to freak out a little bit. Listen, you want my advice? Leave. Go. Don't put yourself through this.
Oh!
So we established that you can't kill me without sending Bonnie off the deep end.
I don't give a crap about Bonnie Bennett.
What is wrong with you?
I don't care about some lame-ass cure for vampires either.
How can you say that right now?
Because I don't want you to be cured.
You think that you don't deserve something, so you ruin it.
Good for you.
Take the cure with me. That's how certain I am that I'm gonna love you, even after this is all over.
Love it.
It's not me, Elena. That's stuffing.
Shut up. Enough. He doesn't mean that, you know this. He's just being himself.
You all seem to forget that Elena's death was the only way to save my family. And before you cast me as the bad guy, maybe you should remember that Elena's helped to kill not one, but 2 of my brothers.
I agree with Rebecca. That's why none of you all are different. You all do what you can to protect the people you love.
Bonnie's not here, and Shane's stuff is all gone.
Oh my god.
What?
The tombstone's gone.
So Shane's taking the tombstone. Where?
I'm 1,000 years old. Call it boredom.
It's because you were hurt.
Caroline, this is an act. I can't tell anymore.
Means that there is a part of you that is human.
If you give her a chance and you change yourself.
Know that you're in love with me.
Oh wow, we're getting straight to the point.
And anybody capable of love
He's capable of a change.
is capable of being saved.
Love it! I don't know if this is an act or this is real because he is tearing up. I love these two. Like, they should really get together. I'm all for it.
Every single moment of my last 146 years has been ruled by the pain of being a vampire. And this cure ends that. It ends the guilt and it ends the suffering.
Bonnie's gone. Shane's got the tombstone. Jeremy's missing. Who knows if Damon's coming back? So us 3, right here, this is all we've got.
Jeremy was attacked by an islander. I assumed you were his hatchet-flinging guardian angel.
No, it wasn't me.
What the hell's going on?
The serial locator spell worked.
The path behind me just...
Magically disappeared. You can thank the talents of Masak. He's a witch.
This dude is crazy. It's no, totally wrong. What's happening? Oh, another hunter. Whoa! No! 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 Wait, what? Whoa, what? Okay, first of all, I didn't realize the episode ended. I was just a bit surprised because it was going with the flow. Second, another hunter. Okay, so he's one of the 5. Maybe he is the one who saved Jeremy. But who is this Masak? He's another witch and somehow he's cleared the path. Like, Bonnie cannot go back from where she came. So its only way is to move forward so that she can't warn anyone. And what is Shane up to? Like, because we have a 3rd massacre still pending. So we have the Masak, Jeremy, Bonnie and Shane. 4 people. Well, that's short of like a good number of people if we are talking about 12. But what are they going to do? Are they going to raise Silas alone? And again, if you're going to raise Silas alone, where's the 3rd massacre going to happen? Because we have Rebecca, Stefan, well, Damon, assuming he would have been there, Elena. What? What's happening? I am so confused. But more and more, the more I think about this, the more I'm like, no way should they raise Silas. Because first of all, Shane has gone cuckoo. And this entire thing that his wife is trying to make him do is also another cuckoo job. And the biggest cuckoo of them all is that the 2-liter thing, the vision that he had in the well or whatnot. I think that was a way for Silas to, communicate with the dead. And that's what he wanted to hear. Like that, because if you think about it, the blood brings what you have lost, right? And you have lost your wife. And in that aspect, we see that Silas can easily, he's a witch. He can easily do this even being buried alive. I mean, buried alive, he refused to take the cure. And people went all sorts of mental for it. And hence, the centuries passed, here we are. I think it's definitely a plot for him to be raised. Because that's the only way. I am not sure, but I think it's a completely wrong move now that I'm really thinking about it. And someone is definitely going to die. I think it might be Shane. I don't know how, but I think he might be Shane because I feel that's what he wants to see. And once Shane raises, I'm pretty sure Silas is going to come. But once he is raised from the dead, he's going to kill all of maybe humans and whatnot. I'm not sure but what his deal is, but it's not going to be good. And I feel that this cure thing, I don't know if it's actually real. Because, it's been centuries since this thing has happened. Who knows? There may have been something lost in translation where people are thinking that it is a cure for vampirism. How are we so sure that it can cure? How are we so sure that you can be human? What if once we raise Silas, he changes the meaning behind the cure? It's like, no, the cure makes it's something else. Like, I don't know, something easily different, but that it's not a cure. I don't know. Like, I feel that risking everything to find the cure is a bit risky. And the Silas thing is going to be very tough to in a way to conquer, because Bonnie does not have the power. Like, apparently Shane is saying that somehow through expression, he will be able to control Bonnie to not let expression take over her. I just don't see how that's possible, because we are talking about a 2,000-year-old witch and the spell that has to unlock it all. What's to say once that expression magic works? What's to say Silas won't kill another witch? He can easily kill everyone over there and everyone in Mystery. I think he can wipe the planet out. Like, that's how it is. Like, that's how it sounds. Is it worth that much? But yeah, this was insane. So I think the second hunter we saw is the one who threw the hatchet and saved us. But the problem is that the guy who was trying to kill Jeremy looks exactly like this guy that captured Jeremy. And somehow they're working together, like Shane and him. What's happening? Unless that guy is the same guy that was chasing him 1 year ago. So it looks like they have some sort of a deal or something. But yeah, I'm not sure what is happening in that aspect. Then we have Klaus and Caroline. Look, I genuinely thought, because at the end when we saw that Tyler was saying, do you trust me? I don't know. In that moment, I thought that she is acting and saying all this where she was like, anyone who has the capability of loving is also capable to be saved. Stuff like that. I don't know if that's really true or actually the hallucinations are kicking in. Because we saw how this affected Rose. And we did see how it affected Caroline. But I feel like this hybrid bite is not acting up as much as it should with Caroline as it did with Rose. Because we saw Rose try to attack everyone. Like, she tried to attack Elena thinking it was Catherine and whatnot. It was like really taking over her. But somehow this hybrid thing is like very, for her it's like as if she's just like on her bed peaceful, but she's dying. She's feeling pain, but it's internal, and she's not lashing out, and she still sees hallucinations. So there's like, I don't know, I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it's not like specifically, oh, for Caroline it will not be a painful one. No, I don't think that in the slightest. I just think that because we did see how this bite affected Rose, it just seemed that Caroline has a much more lesser effect on it. Like, it looks a bit more chill for her, that's all. But I don't know if that was a plot for her to like gain Klaus's trust and somehow use it against him. But at the same time, I don't think so. I think that she did mean whatever she said. First of all, she was on the ground. How the hell did she manage to get up on the sofa unless Klaus carried her and kept her there? It doesn't matter. It's just me thinking then and there. Then we have, so that entire sequence just goes to show that Klaus really does love her. And when he was ready to let Caroline die, just so that he can prove a point to Tyler, he could not. And Tyler wasn't even there. So I think maybe that was the thing. I think that was what he wanted Caroline to do. But she did it with her heart. Like, she actually meant those stuff. Yeah, I'm not sure. But yeah, thank God Caroline's fine. I think this is day 1 done for the protection spell. So I think there are 2 more days to go. And then we have the entire Damon and Elena sequence. So Damon doesn't want her to have the cure because otherwise he thinks that her feelings for him will completely die off once the Sire Bond is broken and whatnot. I completely understand what he's coming at and what he's getting at. But again, from what we have been seeing start on, we know that Elena already had feelings for him when she was human. And I just think it just has amplified, and he's scared of that, and he's trying to push her away and ruin everything by, you know, being the douche that he isn't, but just trying to be like as if he doesn't care for you. When he says he doesn't care about Bonnie, I'm sure he doesn't mean that. I feel like he just, in that moment, thinks only about Elena and just like, I don't care about anyone. But secretly, like, within himself, I know he cares about, he started caring about Bonnie, he started caring about Caroline. Not sure, maybe he doesn't, but I just think that he does. I would like to think that. And yeah, but I can understand why he doesn't want Elena to have the cure and why he wants to push her away more. And whatever she's trying to ask of him is more like what she had promised with Stefan when, say, he was in the Ripper phase. But I think that was a more of a comfort love, you know, like she found comfort when she needed it and she got it with Stefan. But with Damon, she really does feel, first of all, you know, like they both met the first time, right? So I think like she finds being around Damon is more safe. And the love that she has for Damon when she was human is twice as more as what she would have had with Stefan when she was with him. So it's very evident. I just think that Damon is very scared to admit that. I mean, he's admitted that she's going to fall out of it and like snap out of it when she becomes human. But I don't think so. I think, first of all, this cure thing, I don't even know if it's even true or it's just a myth or it just, you know, a message that's been manipulated and spread over the years. Okay, even if there is a cure, I don't know if it's worth raising Silas. That's my main concern. Second, once they do get the cure and they do become human, I think before Damon becomes human himself, Elena has to, like, he has to first see whether Elena does love him, and then maybe he will choose to become human. This could be maybe years after finding the cure, whatnot. So I think he might just put it into experimentation. So, but I'm not sure about this cure thing. That's my only concern. So let's see what episode 14 is all about. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Please don't forget to wear a mask and stay safe for your friends and family.